that's a terrifying sight to start the second part of this week's weekly vlog, isn't it? It's still Wednesday. Welcome back to the weekly vlog. I left you on Wednesday lunchtime in part one, trying a new way of doing the weekly vlog this week, splitting it into two parts. As I mentioned in the last one, excuse me, it's about 8:30 and Ashley's still doing his Millennium Falcon, and I've come up to the bedroom and I'm about to brush my hair. And this is exciting because, not exciting, but when I wear my hair curly like this, I don't brush it because it just goes into a ball of frizz. I use a wide tooth comb on it, and I really miss the feeling of brushing it. And I'm gonna wash it tomorrow morning. It's due a wash tomorrow morning. I think it's day 4 or day 5. I wash my hair about every 4 or 5 days now, which is good. I used to wash it every other day, right up until lockdown, and I've gradually lengthened the time over the years, and it's much better this way. I think it keeps my hair in better condition, although you wouldn't know from looking at it now. But because I don't brush it, I just comb it, I really look forward to giving it a good brush the night before I'm going to wash it. It's now going to turn into a massive frizz, but the actual feeling of brushing it through it is so nice when you haven't done it for a few days. Any people with wavy or curly hair will probably know exactly what I'm talking about. I had quite a productive afternoon this afternoon. In my head, I thought I was possibly going to have a little nap, but I actually didn't really feel the need or the desire, and I did a couple of scripts for various things, for videos, not word for word scripts, but just writing out ideas and stuff. Oh, that felt so nice. And I did some other bits and pieces, tidying and sorting, and I really need to go through that box of spring decor that I got out yesterday. That might be a job for tomorrow morning, because I'm sure I've got, saying to Becky, my cleaning lady this morning, who was here when I was sort of looking at the contents of it and going, I must sort this out, that I've got loads of faux flowers that I've used for various arrangements in various rooms over the years for various different things, and I sort of got, what I've got left is sort of the leftovers, and I feel like probably I ought to get rid of them, but also a part of me feels like, well, you might want to reuse them at some point. So I'm really torn as to what to do. I think I'm just going to corral them all into one box and probably keep them for the moment. That's sort of my plan as things stand, I think. I've also been thinking about my monthly favourites. Those videos, they've historically, they're one of my favourite videos to make. I love sharing my favourite things, and I changed them up a bit this year, the last couple of months, to add in books, TV and films. And I really like the format, but I don't think you're liking it as much. They're not getting great views, those videos, so I'm going to reduce those down to one every couple of months, I think, going forward. So there won't be one in March, but there'll be one in April. And I might do the books, films and TV, each of those once a month in the weekly vlogs, I think, and take them out of the favourites, because I don't know how well that was going down. So that's sort of a thought I've been having about that. Any feedback you want to give me on that will be appreciated. But what else? I don't think I've got anything else to say this evening. I'm going to love you and leave you for this evening, and I will come back to you bright and early tomorrow morning. See you then. Good morning. It is Thursday. It is glorious but freezing. Proper frost on the ground this morning when I got up. I think it's gone now, but I better not open that blind because the sun will shine in and affect the light. I have decided that one of the reasons my sleep is so poor at the moment is because my mattress is giving me backache. It's about 10 years old and I wake up with back pain, and I've already tried changing the pillows, so it's not those. I wake up with back pain almost every day. And it's not just that I'm old. I understand that, you know, you do wake up with creaking joints and, you know, aches and pains and stuff. You know, that all happens as we get older, doesn't it? But the same thing happened with my previous mattress. When it was approximately the same age, maybe a bit younger. I don't know, how long should a mattress last? Perhaps I should Google that. Hey Siri, how many years should a mattress last before you buy a new one? Siri has taken me to the Benson for Beds site, which obviously they have a vested interest in whether or not I should be changing my mattress, don't they? Sorry, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to go and get my glasses, hang on. Says a standard mattress should be 6 to 8 years, but they do offer a 10-year guarantee on some of the premium mattresses. Hang on, let's look. The sleepfoundation.org, probably sponsored by manufacturers of mattresses. Yeah, they're saying 6 to 8 years. Right, okay. That's, I suppose when you bear in mind you spend a third of your life in bed, yeah, 6 to 8 years isn't a hugely long time, is it? Anyway, I digress. The reason I know that it's my mattress that is the problem is that when I stay at my mum's house, I don't have a problem. When I recently went away to Padstow, I didn't have a problem. When I recently went away to the Cotswolds, I didn't have a problem. But I've definitely got one on my bed. It's a memory foam mattress. I would never, ever have memory foam again. Both Ashley and I loathe it. So this weekend we're going to go mattress shopping. I feel like mattresses, it's one of those things that you can't really buy on the internet. Also, because of the height, I need an extra tall mattress because of the design of my bed and where my headboard is. Needs to come up to that level. So yeah, we're going to go mattress shopping. Right, I need to dry my hair. I'm going to the cinema this afternoon with my friend Julia. We are going to see a film called Marching Powder, which is a British comedy. It's not normally the type of film that would catch my eye. Sorry, I'm cleaning the counter at the same time as talking to you. Not normally the type of film that would catch my eye, in all honesty. But when we went to see the Robbie Williams film, we saw the trailer for this film, Marching Powder, and it was absolutely bloody hilarious. And so we waited, we looked out for it to come into the cinema, so we're going to see that this afternoon. I've got to go and drop parcels off as well. I've got to dry my hair before I do anything else. So that's sort of the plan for today. What an absolutely glorious day it is. Honestly, cold, but just absolutely lovely. I have just been out to see Will's car right out in the middle of nowhere in an industrial unit. Long story short, well actually it's probably not going to be short at all. Will's car was off the road for 2 years while he lived in central London. He left it at our house, and obviously in central London you don't have nowhere to park a car, or no need for one because public transport's good. So he took it off the road. He didn't sell it because it's a limited edition, special edition, something or other. And literally, I know nothing about cars, but he wouldn't be able to replace it, basically. He was very attached to that particular car, so he just wanted to put it off the road and then drive it again. So now he's got his flat. He reinsured it in about November, and there was a little bit of bodywork that needed doing on it, so Ashley arranged to get that done. And on the way to, first of all, we had started it. Obviously we hadn't just left it there, it had been started and driven up and down the drive and stuff. Ashley went to start it to take it to get the bodywork done, and it needed a new battery, so Ashley replaced the battery, and then it just went from catastrophe to catastrophe. And long story short, it has had to have a full engine rebuild. This happened at the end of November. It is just and whatever date this is, mid-March sometime, getting to the end of having the problems dealt with. It has taken a long time, and Will's desperate for it back now. it was MOT'd on Tuesday. It needed a couple of things to be done for the MOT, so it's gone. The guy who was dealing with it was getting it MOT'd, and I've just been out to see it. It's hoping to be ready by Saturday, but Will called me earlier this morning and said, shall I get a train down tomorrow, or, you know, is it going to be ready or not? I don't want to book a ticket and then it isn't ready. But Ashley thinks the best thing to do, and to be honest, I agree with him, because it's had such major work done to it. It's not a good idea to put it straight on the road and drive it for 6 hours up to Hertfordshire. I don't think that's a good plan. Ashley wants to drive it round for a week to do any troubleshooting and stuff, and make sure that it's all up together and running well and all of that stuff. It used to be Ashley's car before it was Will's. We gave it to Will for his 21st birthday. So yeah, I've just phoned Will and said, not going to be this weekend, Will, but he's all right about it. I think he sees the sense in test driving it a little bit before embarking on a long journey like that. So yeah, that is the plan anyway. But I enjoyed my drive out to the countryside to go and see it. The reason I drive to see it rather than phone is they are absolutely shit at answering their phones or replying to any sort of form of text message, WhatsApp or anything. They read them and then it's like you send them out into the ether and they never get any sort of response. So it's just literally quicker and easier to drive out there, notwithstanding all the road closures in town. So yeah, get the story from the horse's mouth, so to speak. So we're nearly there with that. Feels like it's been a long project, this car one. Outfit of the day today. Done my hair, feel like my hair's looking okay today. I'm having a good hair morning. This top is actually new to me. I bought it on Vinted. The brand is Marla Wynn, and it's this lovely Lagan look style, which I like. But the reason I liked this top was because it's got a collar. I feel like having a collar is just a little bit more put together as you get older. I'm traditionally not a big fan of collars, but yeah, quite like this one. It's really soft, lovely jersey material. It drapes really nicely. Then I've got my Halara boot cut jeans on, and on my feet I have my TikTok shop cowboy type boots. They're ankle ones, and then I will probably add a chunky knit cream longline cardigan, which I had on yesterday, I think, at some point in the video. I'll probably add that on to go to the cinema, and a scarf because it's always cold inside the cinema. Oh, I've been looking forward to this segment all week. If you know me at all, you know that my 3 main loves in life, and they're not Ashley and William. Yeah, they are, obviously, but scented candles, eyeshadow palettes, and perfume. You know how much I love those 3 things. I try not to bang on about any of them on here too much, because I know not everybody shares my passions. It'd be a boring world if we all loved the same things, wouldn't it? But honestly, there's little in this world that fills me with joy as much as finding a reasonably priced, beautiful perfume. So imagine my delight when this company, Dialect Fragrances, got in touch with me. I was already aware of them, having actually seen them on a couple of other channels, YouTube channels that I follow. And weirdly, I actually had them bookmarked on my computer to go back and look at and perhaps place an order that literally a couple of days before they got in touch with me. So it felt almost like serendipity or karma or whatever you want to call it. And with Mother's Day fast approaching us, we might all be looking for gifts or wanting to suggest gifts for ourselves. So it's a great time to talk about Dialect Fragrances. Now, Dialect's ethos is that they wanted to bring quality perfume at affordable prices to make them accessible to everybody. And I feel like they've done a pretty good job. Their perfumes are made in France, and say what you like about the French, they know about perfume there, don't they? Now, how do they keep their costs down? They use very simple bottles, same bottles for all their fragrances. No extra boxes, which cuts down on packaging. Again, that's a good thing. Mine came just in this cardboard box, as you can see, which is perfect. No flashy label designs. They concentrate on what's inside, and to be honest, that's what it's all about, isn't it? I'd much rather have an absolutely banging fragrance that smells delicious and lasts really well than have it in a fancy bottle. To be honest, I keep all my perfume, as you should, in the dark in a cupboard anyway, so it doesn't really matter what the bottle looks like. So let's talk about some of the fragrances. We've got Neroli Escape here, which is inspired by Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino, isn't it? That's the one. Now I know that scent quite well. I don't have it, but I have tried it on several occasions with the testers in stores and at duty free, and this is pretty darn close, I would say. This for me is a perfect summer perfume. Its top notes are citrus and bergamot, middle notes are jasmine and lily of the valley, and the base notes are neroli, white musk and amber. As I say, perfect summer perfume. I love it. I wanted to get one to talk to you about as well that was more of a winter perfume, and this one is Peach Brulee. This is inspired by Tom Ford's Bitter Peach, and this is a more complex scent. It's definitely more one that I would wear in the winter. It has top notes of peach, blood orange and cardamom. The middle notes are rum, cognac and jasmine. That's what attracted me to it, because I know that I love perfumes that have a rum and a cognac fragrance note in them. But a lot of my winter perfumes have those notes, so I was really interested to try this one. And then the base notes in this one are patchouli, sandalwood, vanilla and tonka bean. Really worth a try, a bit different this one. Final one I chose is called Rose Macaron. This, if you like a fruity perfume, this might be right up your street. It's sweet and fruity, and it has that gourmand sort of feeling about it. The top notes are lychee, which I can really get from the top notes. Lychee and rhubarb, I can get both of those. Mid notes are rose, peony and lily of the valley, and the base notes are cashmere wood, vanilla and musk. This is a good daytime scent, I would say, and perfect for on holidays as well. I think that's a really nice, light, fresh, fruity scent. If you like something fruity, you'll definitely like this. Now, I should also let you know, probably because these things are important, that the company is carbon neutral, 100%, and all the perfumes are vegan and cruelty free. Website's really well set out in fragrance groups, so if you know that you like floral scents, you can go through to, you can search for floral scents. If you like woody scents, you can search for those. It's really well curated in terms of being able to look for something that you're going to enjoy. The best news of all, though, the best news of all is that although their prices are very reasonable already, I have a 25% discount code. Definitely worth a try at that price. The discount code is Caroline M. That will give you 25% off. I will pop the link down in the description box and also in the pinned comment at the top of the comments section. I highly recommend Dialect. I've been so impressed with the scents I've got, and I can definitely see myself going back to order some more at some point. It's about 5:30. I've just got back from the cinema. I say I've just got back about half an hour ago. I got back from the cinema. It was one of those films where the trailer had all the best bits in and the film itself wasn't as good as the trailer. It was watchable and it was a bit of fun. Terrible language. If you're offended by language, I definitely don't recommend marching powder at all, or offended by anything really, because there was a lot of inappropriateness in it. But yeah, it was watchable and a bit of fun. We were glad we went. It was made a nice afternoon out anyway. And it was nice to catch up with my friend. And I'm just going to show you the tortoise. He was charging around the lounge when I got home. And he is now eating a strawberry. I've just cut him up a little strawberry, which he seems to be immensely enjoying, I would say. Is that delicious, Freddie? Good morning. It is Friday morning. Look at that glorious sunrise over there. It's about 6:15 and I came out because there's meant to be a full lunar eclipse this morning, but I can't see the moon at all. I don't know where I'd be looking. I guess if there's a full eclipse you can't see it anyway, can you? But definitely no sign of it. Perhaps it's over the back somewhere. I'll go and investigate out the back. Well, it's 9:15 and it's been a morning already. It has been a morning already. I was hoping by now to have filmed the video that I need to film this morning and got out to do my shopping. I've got a few bits of shopping to do, and I was vaguely thinking that I might... Sorry, I'm just looking for something that's not there. I was vaguely thinking that I might pop out for breakfast or brunch or a coffee or something, just by myself, just because I fancied it. But I don't think that's going to happen now, I think. Anyway, best laid plans and all that. I do need to film this video, which I'm going to do. I need to strip my bed and remake that today. I need to do some eBay stuff today, and I can't think what else is on my to-do list. In fact, I haven't even actually got a to-do list. But considering I've been up for 3 hours already, I feel like I haven't achieved as much as I would have liked to achieve. But it's been a pretty achievey week generally. It's been a good week in terms of getting the stuff done that I wanted to get done. So as it's Friday, hopefully it won't matter too much. Maybe I should give myself a bit of leeway. Anyway, right, I'm going to go and film this video first. Right, it's 10:15. I've filmed my video. I've transferred all my footage. I'm feeling a bit more organised. I've got a whole bunch of emails. I did my emails this morning at 6:30 and I've now got to 26 again. 26, for goodness sake. I just wanted to show you something that I've been sent by a brand called Gona. We're going to do a giveaway as well. Gona. I genuinely don't know how they pronounce that. It's G-O-N-A anyway, Paris. And they do charm bracelets. They do other jewellery as well, but they do these charm bracelets. It's difficult to show you this because it's a charm bracelet. All the charms whiz around my wet wrist. So when I hold it up, it's not that easy to show you without holding the charms in place. It's really pretty though. Look at that. They do all sorts of different colours and designs. You can buy the basic bracelet. I'm going to take it off actually for the purposes of showing you. You can buy the basic bracelet, try saying that after a couple of drinks, basic bracelet, and then you can buy sets of charms or individual charms, I think, as well, and sort of build it up that way, like that well-known brand. These are beautiful quality. So that's the bracelet. I've also got a safety chain on mine which clips on there, and then it does up with another sort of, it looks like a charm clasp like that, and just clicks into place. But isn't that pretty? They've got coloured ones as well. I just chose neutral colours for mine because I wanted it to go with everything. But yeah, isn't that lovely? I've also got earrings. They do earrings, and they sent me those as well, which go really nicely because the little balls down here match the charms. There's sort of a matchy-match thing going on. It all comes in nice boxes like so. And comes with little polishing cloths and also a little gift bag as well if you're buying it as a gift, which is nice. The bracelet is 14 karat gold plated as well, and I think they're really good value. I've also got a 20% off discount code, which makes them even better value. I think they're really nice. I know a lot of people are into this type of sort of charm bracelet jewellery that you can add bits to, you know, over the years, if you like. I'm going to pop in a little screenshot here from the website of some of the charms you can get. They've got such a huge selection of really lovely charms. What I'm showing you is only page 1. There are 52 pages of charms, so there's definitely something for everyone. Now the bracelets come in different sizes, and I want to do a giveaway because I have a spare bracelet here. Now I'll tell you what happened. Now the brand offered to send me this. Obviously they got in touch and said would I like to receive one, and they do have a size guide on their website, and I was sort of on the cusp of the medium size and the large size of bracelet, and I went for the large one, and when it arrived it was too big for me, and they very kindly replaced it for me with the medium size one. So I've decided to do a giveaway with this one. This is just the basic bracelet that comes by itself without the charms. It comes in, just let me pop it onto its little stand so I can show you how it will come up to you if you win the giveaway, in there like that, and in the box like so, and it comes with that with your little cloth I think in it, and it comes with little informational stuff in the envelope as well. So that is the biggest size of bracelet. Just bear that in mind if you are wanting to enter. You need to have a biggish wrist, I would say, for it to fit. You can give it away to someone else, of course, if you want to enter and give it away, that's fine. So yeah, if you want to enter, you need to be subscribed to my YouTube channel, and you need to leave a comment on this video just saying that you would like to enter the giveaway, and I will, let me pop that back in the box there. I'll also include a gift bag with that, and tell you what, I'll include the polishing cloth as well. There we are. And yes, I'll announce a winner in a couple of weeks. Choose one from the comments. Right, I need to do some shopping. Tonight, Ashley and I are going to cook a recipe from a actually, let me go and get the book, then we'll talk about it. Right, I'm back, and you might have noticed I've changed my glasses. I have different glasses in different rooms. Just a pair of glasses in every room. Yes, I've been going through some of my cookery books and thinking I must get rid of them. Anyway, this was one of the ones that was for the chop, Jamie Oliver's Everyday Superfoods, and I went through it, and there was literally only one recipe that I fancy cooking in the whole book, which is this one, which is Easy Curried Seafood Stew, I believe, something like that. Easy curried fish stew with prawns, whitefish and sweet tomatoes. So Ashley and I are going to cook that for dinner tonight. It looks absolutely blooming delicious. I am looking forward to that very much. So I do need to pick up a few bits from the supermarket. I feel like I've been to the supermarket every single blooming day this week. However, that having been said, we have used up a lot of stuff out of the freezer, which was the aim for the beginning of the week. Last night we had a lamb stew from Daylesford Organic, from my last Daylesford waste not want not box, or I can't remember what they're called, food waste box, whatever, which was, if you bought it, I mean, it came in a waste box and it was perfectly nice. It was a nice lamb stew. That's all I'd say about it. It wasn't gobsmackingly delicious, but I'm pretty sure that retails for, it was like a pouch of lamb stew. I should have taken it. I showed it to you when I got it, I think, several months ago, but just let me see if I can find the price, because I remember looking it up at the time. I can't do two things. I can't talk and Google. Hang on. Yes, that is it. It's £11.50 if you buy it by itself. It was lamb casserole with peas and mint leaves, and it was perfectly nice. It was perfectly adequate. It was tasty. Didn't have loads of lamb in it, I have to say. Bit mean on the lamb front, but it was tasty. But £11.50? Good Lord. I would never pay £11.50 for that. It was, I would say it was a middle of the road level Marks and Spencer ready meal. I was expecting it to be exciting. I think because it is £11.50, in my head it was going to be really exciting, and it just wasn't. Do you know what I mean? you expect something to be more than it's likely to be, purely based on the cost. I think you're just setting yourself up for disappointment at that point, aren't you? But yeah, it was nice, but I'm glad I got it as part of a discounted box and didn't pay full price, because I think I would have been very disappointed. Right, I'm going to make a shopping list and go to the supermarket. I finally finished off my spring decor, such as it is. I'm not a big one for seasonal decor. I just like a little bit around the house yesterday, and I've done this little ivy garland with some of these pastel eggs along the mantelpiece, which I rather like, and I've also got some light up eggs in the fireplace there, sparkly ones. These are looking a bit, actually they're not. I replaced the daffodils yesterday with ones from the kitchen, and there were some daffodils that had died, but these are looking okay actually still. Love spring flowers. Spring flowers are my favourites, I think. Yes, and then I sorted out all the seasonal decor and put away all the spring and summer decor was in that big box I had out. I think I showed you it. Or I might not have done, I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, I sorted that out yesterday and put it away. That was a good job done. This morning has been, I don't want to say procrastinating, because I haven't stopped and done nothing at all. But every time I've been doing something, it's been interrupted by something else, you know? It's just after 1 o'clock. and I'm going to make some lunch. I did manage to get to Sainsbury's. Hang on, let me show you what I've got. I've got hot cross buns because they just looked so nice. I went to the self-checkout and it spat out not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 of these bits of paper, which seems a bit counterintuitive when they don't give you a receipt for environmental reasons. You know, you have to actually physically request a receipt in most places these days, including Sainsbury's. That it's just chucking out those. Because I don't often use them. I mean, I usually get at least 1 or 2 every time I go to Sainsbury's. I don't go to Sainsbury's that often. But, yeah, I usually get 1 or 2, but it's very rare that I'll actually use one. So, what a waste. Anyway, I'm going to make some lunch. I think I'm going to have a cheese and tomato sandwich because that's what I fancy. Gosh, my neck looks hideous at that angle. I'm moving the camera down to see if it looks any less hideous at any other angle, but it probably doesn't, to be perfectly honest. I'm going to become somebody who artfully wears a scarf around their neck, I think. Downside of weight loss is this. I don't like it at all. Anyway, that's not what we're here talking about. What are we here talking about? Ashley and I have just, it's 4:30 on Friday afternoon, and Ashley and I have just spent a couple of hours going through some of my dad's finances. To say that my dad's finances were complicated is like saying the Eiffel Tower is quite tall. Or the Shard. Or the Burj Khalifa, probably, which is the tallest building in the world, isn't it? It's like saying that's a bit tall. Without going into lengthy and graphic detail. Yeah, super complicated, super complicated, and mind-bending and paperwork heavy. I mean, death admin is, you know, hard work anyway, isn't it, generally speaking, but this is next level complicatedness. Anyway, we've got a little bit of a way forward, done some stuff, got some the next steps for various stuff. I've got some files of stuff to go through here, some letters to write, some other stuff, you know. And yeah, Ashley's just gone back to the office to tidy up the last few bits of work. And then it will be the weekend, and I've got to say I am looking forward to the weekend, not because we're doing anything other than mattress shopping. We have absolutely no plans for which I'm cooking the fish curry thing tonight, no plans at all, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend. Anyway, I thought I would finish off by showing you 2 things actually. One thing, in my local Aldi they have a charity book help yourself thing with a box for, I think it's Teenage Cancer Trust or something. You put a donation in, they have a big thing of books that you can donate books to or take books out and leave a donation. And this week I picked up this, mostly because I loved the cover and I really liked the name of the book. It's Miss Benson's Beetle, it's called. I thought the cover was really neat. It's a hardback book, and it's the author, Rachel Joyce, wrote The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry, which I haven't read the book, but I did watch the film. Anyway, the blurb says, it is 1950. In a devastating moment of clarity, Marjorie Benson abandons her dead-end job and advertises for an assistant to accompany her on an expedition. She's going to travel to the other side of the world to search for a beetle that may or may not exist. Enid Pretty in her unlikely pink travel suit is not the companion Marjorie had in mind, and yet together they will be drawn into an adventure that will exceed every expectation. They will risk everything, break all the rules, and at the top of a red mountain discover their best selves. I just love the sound. 1950s girl power, that sounds like to me, so I'm here for that. So I thought that sounded fab. And I also got, now I have been, since I took TikTok off my phone, I take it off for several days and then I put it back, like I'll put it back on for a weekend and then take it off again come the Monday. And that's been working quite well. It seemed doing that has, and sometimes I forget to put it on at the weekend as well, and so I don't have it on for a while. I do like TikTok, but it does encourage a lot of mindless scrolling, and also I do seem to get served up a lot of pointless, gossipy TikTok drama type stuff, and I don't know why, because it's not of any interest to me at all. I always flick flick past it, but the algorithm seems to serve that up to me. I've no idea why. Anyway, doing this and taking it off my phone sporadically has sorry, I'm fiddling about with a pair of earrings down here, has encouraged me or stopped me from constant TikTok shop shopping. I was adding to cart and checking out far more regularly than I should have been. However, this week I did a thing. I've also been trying not to order beauty boxes and stuff too much, but beauty type stuff, because I want to, or when the Harrods beauty bag comes out, which I did a video on last year. I've never bought it before and I saw it on TikTok, funnily enough. And if you spend a certain amount on Harrods, I think it's beginning of May it comes out, you get a beauty bag worth, free of charge, worth whatever, I can't remember what it was, but it had some fabulous stuff in it. It was a really, really nice beauty box, and I want to do that again this year, so I've been trying to curtail my beauty spending. However, I saw this and I had to buy it, and this is an OK beauty box, OK magazine beauty box. I can't even read, what does that say? Beauty begins inside. It's back to front for me. That's weird, because I'm looking at that face on. I don't know if it's because of the distance, and I couldn't read it. And I put it in the camera and it's back to front and I could read it. Most bizarre. Back to front for me, not for you, obviously. Anyway, I saw this and I had to have it. The reason I had to have it, this was £30 with free postage for all of this. Okay, I'll show you what it's got briefly in a minute. But the reason that there was 2 products that I really wanted to try in here, and the reason I spent £30 on this was because I have recently sold one of these online. This is a product that is okay, but it's not my, it's an exfoliation thing. It's salicylic acid, and I prefer a glycolic acid to exfoliate. I had a full one of these and I sold it recently for £24.99. So I thought, if it's got this in it and I can sell it for that price, that means the whole rest of the box has only cost me £5, including postage. So that was my thinking. That was my justification. It made sense to me. Makes sense to me anyway. But I'll show you what's in it. But the first thing that was in the top of it was this, which is 4 coupons for free OK magazines. How good is that? Free. I mean, I talked recently about magazines and how expensive they were, but a free OK magazine sounds all right to me. And they are valid until the, only till the 23rd of March, so I better use them pronto. Might only fit in two copies of OK before then, but that's fine, they're free. Then a little leaflet about the box, and then as well as this product, which I know I can sell for £24.99. I'll show you the 2 products I really wanted to try. First of all, it's the Trini London niacinamide moisturiser. Now, I haven't tried anything from Trini London. A lot of you have talked about her makeup. I do think her makeup looks really expensive, although I would like to try it. The price has put me off a bit. I don't know much about the skincare, but I love a niacinamide product, so I thought this was a good opportunity to try one of her products, and I'm absolutely damn sure that this costs more than a £5 or whatever. That's, oh, it comes, is that a reusable thing, or perhaps it's okay, it comes in a reusable type of arrangement. Yes, it pops up like that. Okay, cool. That's nice. And then the other one that I really wanted to try was this product by Zellens, which is the Power E Vitamin E Concentrate. Zellens, again, really nice skincare brand. Don't think I've tried very much by them before, maybe the odd sample, but yes, excited to try that as well. Right, what else did we get? We got an E45 Daily Hydrating Lotion Spray for normal to dry skin. A spray body lotion. What could be easier and simpler? Sounds good to me. A Dr. Pawpaw Shea Butter Balm. That's like a lip balm. I don't particularly like this brand, I have to say. I've had a couple of their lip balms before and didn't really enjoy very much. 2 Tropic Hydrogel eye masks. I love an under eye mask, that will be good. Very nice. We've got aloe vera juice, biopeptides and red algae extract. No idea what any of those do, but it sounds good, doesn't it? A Nip and Fab Hydrate Cleanser. I tend to like a cleansing balm rather than a cleansing cream. We shall see on that one. This is really nice. Hello Sunday is the brand, and this is a facial SPF moisturiser. It's got SPF 50 in it, so that one will definitely be, oh, it's all sealed up, that one. I won't bore you while I wait to, or I'll try to unseal it. And this is a Comfort Zone cleansing kit. It's very, I'm not sure if that's focusing or not. I've no idea what's in this. Let's have a look. Why is this not coming off? Oh, okay, this is, that's an ultra gentle cleanser. That's a cream to oil cleanser. I probably like that with it turning into oil, so that will work well for me. And then we've got the other side of it is a vitamin cream and moisturiser cream, so that's actually quite nice, isn't it? Little display for that. And then we have a Bioderma anti-blemish high tolerance gel cream. Eliminates spots, blackhead and anti-marks. Anti-marks? Does it mean acne marks? I do not know. Not sure that would be for me necessarily. I don't suffer from spots particularly, or blackheads on my face. I feel like that's possibly for a more, yeah, it says for acne prone skin. That's probably not for me, that one. And then this is a Simple serum. I have used some of the Simple serums before. They're okay. I would say they're absolutely fine. They're very good value for money. This one has got ceramide boosters and omega complex. Visible results. Restored, nourished skin. All skin types, so I'll definitely use that one. I don't know what I'll think of it, but I will definitely use that. So let's see. I will use those 2 things. I will use that. Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna sell that one. I might sell that one if I can do, or pass that one on. Definitely I'll use that SPF one. Those 2 are my absolute faves. I'll definitely use the big body spray thing. That one I'll probably pass on or sell on. I'll use the eye masks, and that will go into the pass along pile as well. The Dr. Paw lip balm, as I said, I don't like that, but that is a pretty good selection of products. Even for £30, that's a good selection of products. But if I can sell this for 25, that's a good selection of products for a £5. I can't link to TikTok shop. If I can find it elsewhere for the same price, I will link it in the description box below, but I'm not sure I will be able to, and I can't do links to TikTok shop on here, so apologies for that, but just thought you might be interested in seeing it. Right, that is it for this week. I am going. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to go and have a look at Dialect Fragrances and use that discount code if you're in the market for any fragrance, and thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.